Now streaming 24/7 on Roku streaming app. Also Amazon Fire TV. Hit the search bar and type in Built for This Radio. Also subscribe and follow us on YouTube at Built for This Radio. Twitch TV, Built for This Network. Mixcloud, Built for This Network. Twitter at WeBFTN. Also, we got advertisement. If you need to promote your businesses, email us at bftnadvertise@gmail.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
Job, but I work it. Yeah, we all need bread. Really, we just gotta thank God when it's working. I can't lay my head, knowing I ain't give my all and put the work in. I sleep when I'm dead, but dog, right now I gotta move with a purpose. Gotta move with a purpose. Yeah. Whoa, yeah, I'm moving with precision and decisions. There's so many avenues I could get in. Yeah, I was tripping, me and God, we had us a sit-in. He told me do better, I said better, now I be winning. Now I'm turned up, I just work hard and I'm chillin'. Gotta stack up the money young for the children. God told me, boy, you too hard, you don't fit in. Big play for the big dogs, gonna dig in. $10 per hour, I still gotta get in. Gotta count them chicken. And y'all guys still want me at the same time. Oh, I ain't gonna mind my midnight. I thank you, God, cause I know I'm strong. Folks outside look at me for guidance, and a small percentage don't even like me, but I get on beats like way beside me. It's exciting, like did you hear? Folks say they like my music, cause they feel like the street way. Don't like my job, but I work it. Yeah, we all need bread. Really, we just gotta thank God when it's working. I can't lay my head, knowing I ain't give my all and put the work in. I sleep when I'm dead, but dog, right now I gotta move with a purpose. Gotta move with a purpose, yeah.
Jerseyvern, the Chief Rocka.
Right here on Built for This Network.
No commercial introduction. No music. It's me and only. Guess who stepped in the room? Yeah, he's the number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern. I'm talking about this team all the time. Ain't no time I don't talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Me tell you shit they had in the last 5 years. I'll wait. Count. Tell me how many they had in the last 5 days. That's case closed. I don't give a fuck what they doing in the regular season, in my opinion. You know? looking at? I mean, because they always throwing their own bullshit out. Well, this, well, that. I want to hear that. Look at the damn game. Whatever's going on in the game. Okay, I'm telling you what's going on in the game.
Coming to you live with his recap show.
You're not ready for the #1 Chief Rocka Jerseyvern doing his recap show.
Network for the strong, not the weak.
This is Mocha Bella from X Squad Radio Network. It's Monday, and you're listening to the #1 Chief Rocka Jerseyvern recap and entertainment show, where he gets you updated on all your sports, entertainment, and news, and also has guests sitting in. Tune in and enjoy the show. Go Chief Rocka.
This is DJ Poetic Sins. We're built for this network and in the zone. And you're tuned into right now the #1 Chief Rocka Jerseyvern with his recap and entertainment show right here on YouTube, Fire Stick TV, and Roku. Download those apps. Let's go.
This is your girl DJ Purplicious. If you're down with football, basketball, baseball, all those different kind of sports, come on through and check out the one and the only #1 Chief Rocka. He got it all for you. Just sit back and relax. Come on through and check him out. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. This DJ Mukadeen, the Two-Step King, and I'm listening to the #1 Chief Rocka Jerseyvern, the Master Blaster, recap and entertainment show.
Y'all talk about sports. I talk about entertainment.
If you don't know, now you know.
I talk about news. I talk about whatever you want.
If you didn't know, now you know.
I talk about if you say your mama whipped your ass, I'm going to talk about it.
If you thought you knew, now you know.
You know what I'm saying? This is #1 Chief Rocka Jerseyvern.
Let's go, Burn.
He's back. The Master Blaster himself. My big brother. The #1 Chief Rocka Jerseyvern. Yeah, man.
My niggas look mad. Y'all supposed to be happy on the screen. Y'all niggas look like y'all wanted me to stay in jail. Busters.
Now, directly from the planet, representing Jersey on the Love.
Cool Chief Rocka.
You're in big trouble now, pal.
Damn, I miss home.
time. Yeah. Feel the groove. Make that body wanna move. It's Monday, baby. Monday morning. Here I go. Yeah. Da 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 da. Ho! Hey! Yeah, good morning, everybody. It's number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern here on a Monday morning, like I said. Live here from Eric's studio. I'd like to give honor to my main man behind me, Mr. Darren Jones. He's up in heaven, waiting on the brother to come up there. Also, the bug man, Tyrone, Lively. What up, T-Top? And also, Mom Dukes, who always, Mom be getting a lot of them short clips, boy. They see that picture back there, man. But yeah, my background will be like that until, I'm probably done doing this, man, because those are three people in my life that made my life interesting and great like it is. I do feel I had a great life so far. It's not over with yet. 66 years and counting. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, good morning to everybody, man. I hope everybody had a blessed, happy weekend. The weekend was, it was strange because, it was the first time in a while Valentine's Day fell on the weekend. And to all you lovers, I hope you rekindled that love and brought back a lot of, good times, happiness, and, pleasure within your relationship. I hope you did that. And a lot of people got it wrong, right? A lot of people is saying that the 15th, which was yesterday, Sunday, was Side Chick Day. No. Side Chick ain't had nothing this weekend. Whenever Valentine's Day fall on a weekend, that whole weekend is the main one, the wife, the woman you live with. You know what I'm saying? Your main girl is the whole weekend was her. Side Chick, they start the day. They start the day. Yeah, we 65, but this is year 66. You know what I'm saying? We turned 66 in October, but this is year 66. Last year was year 65. This is 2026. If you go back to 1960 up to now, that's 66 years as of January, made it 66 years. So I'm not saying I'm 66. This is my 66th year. You know what I'm saying? So the whole year you enjoy it at your 66th year. And when that birthday comes, that next month, get ready to start the next year. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I know people have their own ways of doing things, but that's how I always did it. You know what I'm saying? That new year, just like when we graduated in 78. You know what I'm saying? Even though we didn't graduate until June. When January came, this was it. You know what I'm saying? You seen that song. Make no mistakes tonight. This is it. Yeah, man. Well, anyway, like I was saying, today is Side Chick Day. So all the side chicks are going out there getting dolled up. They got dolled up yesterday. So they ready for their big date today. They get all that. They get the 2-for-1 sale on the candy, 2-for-1 sale on the roses. Shit, they even got discount on the mails and shit today. But they know they got to sell that shit that they didn't sell this weekend because they probably overloaded on food, thinking that they were going to have a real big overflow, but they forgot. There's a lot of restaurants out here. So if you overstack yours for this weekend and you ain't get it all done today, you get that 2-for-1 set. 2 meals for the price of 1. Yeah. So big up to the side chick. It's your day today. Enjoy it. Have fun. I like shit. I ain't even got a regular chick. So whoever's out there, you can be my side chick. That's rare, boy. Prices went down, boy. Let me go to the store and see how much roses cost and shit today. You know. But you know, like that thing I always say when Mother's Day come and Valentine's Day come. Well, Valentine's is mainly for the women. But if you look at it, I was in the store. I had to run to the store to get something, and this was Friday. Yeah, Friday. I had to run to the store to get something. Man, balloons, roses, cards, everything was all over. I'm like, I walked through by the flower part of the grocery store. I walked past there, man. Felt like I was in Valentine heaven. Everything floating, looking up and shit, everything red. You know, so man, I hope everybody spend that money wisely and got what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because today is the day, boy. You know what? You can go out there today, brothers. All the brothers out there, you go out there today and go get 2 dozens of roses for the price of 1 dozen. Like grocery stores, right? Walmart, they part of that shit. Walmart, your local grocery stores, right? They usually sell them for a dozen of roses. You can get them for $10.99, $11.99, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something 99, right? And they said we ain't got pennies no more, but why you got 99 on it? So you might as well say $12. But anyway, you go get your 2 dozen of them bitches for that one price. You know what I'm saying? Get some chocolates, you know. And you know what? I just seen a study that chocolate, deep chocolate, like a Hershey bar, anything deeper than that, is good for you. You know how people always go around, nah, I ain't eating no sugar, I ain't eating it. But they just said chocolate is good for you. So now all these non-eating motherfucking sweets and whatnot, thinking they're gonna get diabetes, now they're gonna be running the chocolate, buying up all the chocolate because they said chocolate is good for you. But I always knew chocolate was good for me. I always ate Hershey bars since I was a little kid. You know, I love the Hershey bars. You know what I'm saying? I like chocolate, period. You know, so yeah, they're gonna have the candy out there for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing a dinner thing, man. Yesterday I cooked a slab of ribs, some rib tips. I got some butter beans. You know what I'm saying? Big pot of those. I told my son that shit lasted for 3 days now. You know, we got beans galore. You know what I'm saying? And to show you I know how to cook, I cut the gas part out of it by putting a little something in it. You know what I'm saying? That cuts the gas down from you being gassy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some beans. You know, we had a little of that toast, that cheese toast. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit, we had a nice little dinner yesterday, you know, me and home team, you know, the son. So I still got some of that left. So the side chick, after I give you your flowers and candy, you know, you can have some beans and rib and toast. You have some beans, ribs, and toast. I did that to you all day. You'll be full too. Shit, because I was full at that age yesterday. Well, at that age yesterday, I went in and drank some of that Kevin Hart Nuke Tequila he got out, man. That shit good as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but let me introduce to all my background listeners in the background. I thank you for coming in and listening. You know, we got a show today. What happened this weekend? Valentine's Day was one of the big things that happened this weekend. You know what I'm saying? It was bigger than the NBA, the way I see it. You know. Oh, matter of fact, I went to Walmart Saturday. I had to pick up some household stuff, you know, some cleaning stuff. So I went to Walmart. And I went past the Valentine's Day shit, man. Man, all the cards was gone, man. Just about. I seen number of envelopes. I said, how's the envelopes left? And ain't no cards and shit. But they just took the cards and ain't need no envelope and shit. That be no Riri, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They go get the card, forget the envelope and shit. Get to the cash register, oh man. I just signed it and give it to her, you know, like this and shit. As long as she got the other shit, she happy, you know. Yeah, motherfuckers actually be doing that shit, you know. But it was empty in that. There was that whole area down there empty. And this was around, let me see, what time was this to the store? It was around 12, a little after 12, Saturday, yeah. And that motherfucker was down there empty. Dang. Yeah, man. I remember when I was younger, it was a certain age. I can't remember what age I was. But when I was younger, man, I used to always, you go get your wifey, go get your moms or something and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong about this, what I'm about to say, but I don't see where kids fit in the equation of Valentine. I thought it was lovers, You always gonna love your kids, you know what I'm saying? But your kids are not your lovers. Valentine's, people get that shit crooked or taken out of proportion. Valentine's Day for lovers. That's why they made that day. You always gonna love your kids and whatever. Your moms and all that, you're gonna love them. That's why when they started extending who you gotta get shit for, I was like, they lost me. I'm gone. I'm done. But anyway, man, first and foremost in the chat room this morning, we have the lovely president of design, art, and graphics, and just about everything. She's a DJ, a poet. She goes by the name of Miss Poetic Sin. Go for this network. What's going on, Poe? Thank you for coming in. Check Poe out tonight in the Poetic Lounge. She's gonna usually play music from around 8:39, for about an hour and a half. So check it out tonight. You sitting back, relaxing. Listen to Poe do her thing, man. Next in the house, we got the co-CEO. We have the co-CEO, and I don't know why I forgot to put this on. Part owner of this operation. He played this past weekend, Friday night. He did his thing, and then he played twice yesterday. Him and Poe yesterday on the double play. They usually play a lot of gospel music, mix it up with the exclusive sounds, with the music. So yesterday was on Sundays from 11 to 3, man, between them 4 hours, man, the music between the both of them. If you're not spiritual, you'll get spiritual because they play that music to make you pop your fingers, stomp your feet. You know what I'm saying? I say hallelujah, Big ups to them on that double play yesterday, and then yesterday evening from 5:30 to 7, DJ Mooka Dane went in there and the house set with Votex. It's one of them names, you know what I'm saying? You come to the show, Chief Rock gonna have to say. That's real. So they did their thing this past weekend, you know what I'm saying? Man, this month is Mixathon month. I don't even have the thing to show you what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? I guess I didn't get that email. But we got the Mixathon. This is Mixathon month for Built for this Network, where we're going to get a group of DJs going to come in and for 2 hours, I think 2 hours apiece, and play some music, from probably like 11, 12 in the morning to sometime late that evening. So look out for that. I'm quite sure if you check out the other shows, or either tomorrow night. Crown Holder probably got the the advertisement. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it tomorrow night when we come on the Jersey Connect show tomorrow night. So stay tuned and be involved with you tonight. When Poe come on, you'll see it. Next in the house, man, from the Boogie Down Bronx, living in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. Zulu Nation, the president and creator and owner of Zulu Nation, Zulu Cast Nation. I call you Nation because that's good to have in your name, even though it's not probably part of your name. We got the Jungle Brother is up in the house. What's going on, Jungle? Thank you for coming in. Okay, I got a message saying no Mixathon this year for Black Mystery Month due to schedule conflict. Oh, okay, I appreciate that. I just got the memo. It's not going to be a Mixathon this year, but we just honor Black Mixed Story Month. of this here Black History Month. And Black History Month is still going on. It usually breezes by, you know what I'm saying? But it's only the 16th of the month, so we still have 12 days left of Black History. And I don't see a lot of people really honoring Black History Month like we used to. I guess they got too big for it. Understand Black History is 365 days of the year. You know, we're Blackness and we do our Black thing. But when you get a month, you got to honor it regardless. You know what I'm saying? You're never too big for that because we don't get a lot of shit in society today any fucking way. So if you get something today, I tell you what, wait till Cinco de Mayo come. See how many motherfuckers run out there to drink some of that cheap ass tequila and those cheap ass, what they call them, daiquiris or what other shit they be drinking. Another mixed drink they drink, man. You know, watch how many motherfuckers go out there and say, I never, and I'll put this on my mama who's behind me on that picture. I never went out to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Never. Because I had some Spanish friends back in the day. And like I was telling my barber this past weekend, right? I just went to go get my face trimmed. I didn't feel like doing it. I guess I got a little bougie this weekend and not when I had it done, you know. But I told my barber, I said, growing up in Jersey, New York area, the tri-state city, I never, ever knew Mexicans. Mexicans didn't breathe up north like they do in the South, the West, Midwest. They didn't. It was always Puerto Rican, Dominican, Costa Rican, and Cubans. That's all you had up north. That's all I knew. That's what I grew up around. I didn't see Mexican until I moved down here in '98. I seen movies, the cartels and all that, but I've never seen them like I do now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I never celebrated Cinco de Mayo. Never will. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. I'm quite sure they're not celebrating Black History, but they don't even have it in schools no more. You know, so little kids growing up, little Mexicans growing up, all they know is about how they dog us out. That's like when I was over in Italy. You know, a couple of cities over in Italy, and the little kids walking, following us behind, you know, asking us where our tail at. You monkey. You know what I'm saying? So they get bad influences on who we are and what we stand for. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta just put it out there, man. We just gotta start, like Dr. King said, man, the dream don't ever end. Only way the dreams end, if you don't want the dream to continue on. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to dream, man. If you don't let it continue on. And we haven't done that. We ain't never let the dream continue on. You know? That's why you have to go back and play I Have a Dream. You gotta play the message, you know? You gotta play We Will Overcome and shit like that, you know? Because if you don't, you lose who you are. I was watching y'all gotta check out that Tyler Perry, Joe College Rod with the who was that? His grandson, the college. Oh man, that shit was funny as hell. The kids today don't know their history. So Joe took them on that college ride the way he wanted to go. And he took them to a lot of historic sites and had them he took a picture of them with the Polaroid camera. I'm not telling all of them, I'm just telling a little bit of them. Y'all mad at me? Fuck it. like Tony Bernie Mac said, fuck it. But anyway, the movie was good. And a lot of kids today don't know their Black history. And that's just straight up. As parents, we're not teaching them. Jones said, what day is it, Chief? It's side chick day, right? Next in the house, man, we got my main man from Duluth, Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? It's rigidly cold up there, you know. He goes by the name of the R.C. Cameron. He's up in the house. What's going on, R.C.? Thank you for coming in. Moving on. I just said that, Pro 365, 24/7. But in the meantime, we got a month we need to celebrate, but people not doing it. I don't see shit going on. I don't see no program. I don't see nobody talking about it, educating. They know it's not in the school, so have little functions for the kids to go to, so you can teach them about that. It's history, historical. You may have to feed them and that's the only way they're gonna come. You got food and drinks up in there. They'll come and sit down and listen to whatever you got to say, as long as they've been. And that's where we spoil it. You know, when I was coming up, even though we had Black history in school, even though it wasn't the true Black history, you know, we still had this month. We still had like those functions and stuff like that we used to go to and whatnot. You know, just to learn more outside of school. Because I'm gonna tell you something. School. If you look at a school book, and if you know the history yourself, just go down to King Center. You'll learn a lot. You know, it's a whole different thing. It's the way they got it written up and the way it really happened. It's a whole different story. You know, but that's that on that. You know, Black History Month, Side Chick Day. You know, we're gonna talk about what really went on this weekend. We had the NBA weekend. We got to talk about that. NFL is done. There's nothing else to talk about in NFL. Draft day is in April. That's like seeing like centuries to come. You know, that's how long it is before me and Truck B have go back and forth on, you know, why the draft is so long. You know, he sided with them. They need time. Time for what? All this money you pay motherfuckers to do their job and to study these kids and find out what free agents you're getting, all that. All this money you pay people to do that, and they can't get the draft no earlier. What it is? I understand the combine should be this week right here, but these motherfuckers ain't been playing no ball. So the combine should be this week right here, you know, instead of waiting until March for the combine, you know. So the NFL to me is all screwed up. It ain't like the old NFL, but you got if you're in the sports, you gotta like and take what they get, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep you some entertainment in your life. And by me liking sports, you know, I'ma still watch it. I may not agree and accept what they're doing, I'm still watch it, you know. And that's real. Because ain't nobody else out here boycotting shit. People say they're not, but with all this here technology here, you know what's going on without even watching the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? I could be out all day and know what happened in every game because you get an update on your phone. You know what I'm saying? So kill me with that. I'm not watching shit no more. Y'all can kill me with that bullshit because that's what it is, straight up bullshit. MLB, they starting off this week. I think the regular players come to camp. The pitchers and catchers been there with players that wanted to come in and get their groove on, you know, get an early jump on things. They was in camp. You got the World Classic Baseball tournament about to start once spring training start and Major League Baseball. I say in the middle of that is the World Classic. Aaron Judge, my Yankees, is the captain of the American team. American got a good team this year. They should be able to beat one of those Asian teams because they always end up in the finals, you know. Just ask the Dodgers. They got down there half the motherfucking team from when they won the last time, you know. Stephon Diggs in the news, T.I. versus 50 Cent in the news. And man, we just gonna do this thing, man. Keep going on. Let me see. Post said also the team highlight African American pioneers each week in their readings. Okay. Okay. And Poe is in North Carolina, so you know she just telling me what they're doing in the system and there where she at. But believe me, down here, whoo, It's a whole different story. That's real. And we just need to get better, as a culture. And you get tired of saying that and it ain't being done, but that's what we need to do. I guess the more you say it, maybe it'll hit home one day. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a batter go up the bat and he never hit a home run. He just keep concentrating on swinging that bat, making contact with that ball. One day he'll go out the park. You know what I'm saying? One day he'll go out the park, Just take, I guess he's going to have to take some time and shit, Yeah, but all in all, I had a pretty good weekend. I ain't do much. The reason I feel I had a pretty good weekend because I'm on the road again. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can go where I want to go without paying all this money for ride share, you know what I'm saying? I can fill up my tank and put a full tank of gas and ride on that for 3 days and still got some gas before I go full up again. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I've been missing. 3 months I spent too much money called ride share or paying people to do things for me. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to think. Did I ask people for money when I used to do it? Only time I got money from people was like if I was doing, they know I do ride share, so that they knew that they were taking me away from making money. They would pay me. But if you were to call me and say, "Hey, Chief, I need to run to so and so. You got some free time? Could you take me?" And I would be like, "Yeah, well, I ain't doing that. Let's go. What time you gonna be ready? I'll go do it." But I wasn't really one to always ask people for money. And I'm always one that if somebody do something for me, I'll throw them something. They may not want it, but I throw it to them because I never want to hear that shit later on down the line. Yeah, I used to take this motherfucker here and there. They ain't gave me a penny. And that's like a joke that came to my house a couple of times in the morning to do shows with me and said that I never offered him a drink. But I gave you a lot of motherfucking pills, though, for your goddamn infected ass gums you had in your mouth, though, didn't I? I gave you a lot of antibiotics, though, didn't I? You know what I'm saying? I'm not incriminating myself because if I had the medicine for I had the problem with my getting a tooth pulled or something like that, because you only need one. But this joker right here never went and got his shit pulled, so this shit was always flame. So I used to give him you should never let nobody know you got something, but then you become a goddamn pusher. You giving out goddamn drugs to somebody for free, and whatnot. So, that's that, man. But, that's just a life and period, man, But the NBA started off Friday night. They had the celebrity game with, all types of celebrities. We had people from the front office of a team or two, you know what I'm saying? You had the actors. Each team had one ex-NBA player. It was just a mixed up of people, between female and men, So that was a celebrity game. It was pretty good, At least the majority of the players they had on the team knew how to ball, Sometimes the team, Joker's just out there. They just out there. But this was a very competitive game for most of the game until towards the end. And it was pretty entertaining. I can really sit back and say that was entertainment. And then we had the second year NBA players going up against the rookies, right? Which became a very interesting game too. Those second year and rookie players, man, they some good brothers, when I say brothers, I mean brothers of all color. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying brothers that's black, but we are all considered brothers from other mothers. You know what I'm saying? So they had some good talent out there, and they did their thing, man. So, I'm looking at someone go back to their team and say, yeah, we are the rising stars. That's the name of the game, was the rising stars. We are the rising stars, and we deserve a little more respect on this team. I'm looking for somebody to come up there and say that. Because my boy Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, from the ATL that played with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah, Timberwolves, right? I almost forgot their name. He made it be known yesterday. Hey, man, all these old cats, man, y'all need to step back and watch out. But this is my league now. I'm taking over. And I feel, man, he did that shit in the Memphis too. Even though he didn't get as much time as he thought he was going to get. But he did that shit in Memphis too, man. Ant-Man is he's the type of player that he looked like he came up in our days, but we should talk shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? We ain't look up to no other motherfucker, man. Hey, I feel I'm the bomb. I'm the motherfucker next supposed to be superstar or whatever, And that's his attitude. And if a lot of other guys got that attitude, their game will be better than what it is, And he not scared to put it out there. Fuck LeBron, fuck Kawhi, fuck Durant. He said, fuck them all. I'm the Ant-Man. I'm the new motherfucker in town. Move over. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Ant-Man. Minnesota needs to get you they need to get you that one more piece you need, man, to take it over the top. Man. Y'all lacking something. You got some good players over there, but you're lacking something to help you get over the hump. Because you do your thing majority of the time. Big up to Ant-Man, man. We got two new celebrities came up in the house, man. We got my partner on the football show, which is over with until next season. He'll be coming out with his show this Wednesday. We got my main man, Truck D, from out of Tennessee. Rocky Tower will always be. Home sweet home to Truck D. We also got my main man out of Chi-Town. He came on Saturday. Spin the Block. We got to Spin the Block where we play all the songs that used to be played back in the day when you're cleaning up. Or you out in the whip going somewhere, you shopping or whatever. What I'm saying? My main man, Tony Sanchez, the T-Man, Eye of the Storm. What up, T-Man? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, that show this past Saturday was off the chin. He played a lot of shit that I haven't heard in a minute. That first half of that show, boy, shit, he played some shit that I was like, damn, I ain't hear that shit in a long time, So big up to T-Man. But anyway, man, so that was Friday night entertainment, right? Also watch a lot of good movies and a lot of series, shows. I'm starting to see a lot of, man, this female asked me, I would go to movies, right? One Saturday evening, right? I told her, shit, if we go, I probably just seen the motherfuckers already, shit. We can have a movie night at the crib. But some women, they want to go to the movies. And you know what? I heard the movies and got so bougie, man, to the point you got to order your seat, or even when you go get your ticket, they tell you what seats they got left available. Man, we used to go to movies on a Saturday, and I had a little paper from the newspaper letting me know what movie coming on after we get out the first one, so we can run to that theater and go see that next movie. You can't do that shit now. Everything is a designed seat, man. They selling the seats out. They don't sell just tickets, they sell the seat. And then a lot of them want to go because they food there. Shit, I don't eat food in the strip club. Why do you think I'm going to fucking movie eat some food? They got drinks there now. They got like bars there now. I get a drink. I ain't going there to eat, man. Movies is made for popcorn, candy, potato chips if they got them. You know what I'm saying? All that food shit is old, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, old to me because I ain't going there to eat no goddamn food. But it could be some old shit. You could have some shit from the day before. Where are all the folks who said the world played better basketball than U.S.? dishing AAU ball. The world didn't win a game yesterday. And big up to Jungle for saying that, because I thought about the same shit. They talking about how them cat mode. Because you got a lot of you got brothers from like Canada and like the Greek Freak. He's I don't know if he's Greek or African, whatever Giannis is. He's from over there. So you have some dark-skinned world players too. But they did not. I didn't know Power. I didn't know Power was from over there, man. We got another celebrity up in the house. She coming off a cruise. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tip, I talked about you Wednesday night. I talked about you. You came back off the cruise. We ain't even see Tip until today. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, you know why we ain't seen Tip? Shit. Man was making up for lost time, boy. He was knocking that back out. We got Tiffany P&P. Portland. What's up, Tip? Thank you for coming in. The poodle from Portland. What's up, Tip? Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't even get to that, but being that that's one of your players and been a player that you cheered for most of his career, yeah, Dame Lillard, back with the Portland Trail Blazers, he was with Milwaukee for a couple of years. He didn't play none this season because he's recovering from Achilles surgery, right? I guess he's getting better. Well, he looked better because he won the three-point contest. This is third in a row. Big up to man. Big up to your Dame. What Tiff said. Tiff said, "Is on Bahamas was amazing. The cruise was great." All right, big up to you, Tiff. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll be there next year. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't never been on a cruise. The only cruise I've been on was the aircraft carrier. That was a cruise in itself. I think the aircraft carrier holds more people than a cruise because the cruise has all different stations and different things on it. Aircraft carrier, we got planes, helicopters, and a bunch of motherfucking hardness. But I heard now they got women on it. But when I was in there, it was nothing but hardness. Just said start saving. $25 a week and you will be ready too. Let's do the cruise. All right, Tip, I got you, baby. Shit. Yeah, 25 a week. That ain't bad at all. Yeah. You heard that, intern. $25 a week. We both saying we'd be cruising next year. Yeah, I'm gonna take a cruise, man. I gotta take it because I don't know when my time is done. Even though God, every morning I pray to him, he put a little guaranteed in there. But whenever you pray, you start feeling better than how you woke up. Because I wake up a lot of mornings really sluggish. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Until I go in there and pray. Once I go in there and pray, after the prayer, man, I start feeling a little better. You know, that lightheadedness and that sluggishness, it all seems to come. It's like God taking it out of you because you sat there and prayed to him and not really prayed to him, but you thanked him for being able to get up and pray to him. You know what I'm saying? So you put a lot of thank you into our Heavenly Father, you'll get a lot of love. That's real. I'm a witness. Like Mook said yesterday, who's a witness out there? You know, when I put something in there said I'm a witness, I'm not gonna put it in there unless I know I am a witness. I'm a witness of the shit I done been through since 2015, 16 to up until I say the last 2 years. I'm a witness, bro. That's real. I'm a witness. I've been through a lot of, you know. I was talking to somebody, and a lot of times when you have these conversations, you don't sit back and jot down who you're talking to or jot down what you're talking about, but it's always something that you always remember, right? I was talking to a person about, excuse me, about a couple of things, and they they try to make you discouraged and down you for the things you're saying. But the things that are being said are true, you know? And just because it may hit home with you, you don't down me because I'm saying it. If anything, you thank me for saying it and say, hey, I'm going through that, you know, what you think is a solution, you know? Instead of sitting there want to cuss me out because I'm saying the things I'm saying. I say it because God put in you, and that's why you're still here. A lot of us that's up in age, we still here because God feels that we are, and well, with me, I don't have no serious medical problem. I may be getting them now. Well, I'm getting ready to get back out because I was in the house for almost 3 months, not really doing much. You know, I feel like I gained my little weight back, but I'm about to make that shit change in a minute. But he got us here to help everybody, not just our folks, everybody to be better people. You know what I'm saying? And there's things he installed in you to make you say some of the things and do some of the things you say and do. You know, I'm not gonna get here and act like I'm or most highly or godly or whatever. But I did grow up in the church. I don't go as like did when I was a kid. And then when I started playing ball a lot, I miss a lot of that, you know. But I learned as a kid. But I used to go, like I tell you, I went to Sunday school, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then get out of church until 1 o'clock, go home, eat dinner, and you're back in church for Sunday special, some type of special they got. Music special, gospel special. A special pastor came in from the town or another big church to preach over there, you know. So my mother always had me in there. So that's probably why. If I cuss now, shit, they used to drink and cuss back in the Roman in the days of God, of Christianity. They used to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But if you really is into it, you'll see that or hear the things that happened back in those days. You know what I'm saying? So don't never judge me. You know, and I'm a cuss. I'm a definitely cuss, man. We got the other CEO and part owner of this operation, built for this network. He goes by the crown holder. DJ Mad to the mother. Knox is in the house. What's up, Knox? Thank you for coming in, my brother. Yeah. But in the Saturday session of the NBA, they changed up. They changed up different competition. They still had the 3-point and the slam dunk, but they had another game that they redid, right? Well, first thing with the 3-point competition that Dame Lillard won. Booker used to play with Kentucky, played the Phoenix Suns. He choked. He had a chance to win the whole fucking thing. How the hell, out of your last rack, there's 5 balls and they always bonus balls. How the hell you only make 2 of them? When you one rack, you hit the whole motherfucking rack. How you get to this rack? Pressure bust pipe. These young boys ain't used to that pressure. They're not used to it. And pressure bust pipe. You see Dame didn't give a fuck, man. Dame was just shooting that motherfucker, man. You know, he told me, man, I'm gonna get a lead. I want to see if you can catch me. And he almost caught him, but he couldn't hit. I couldn't understand it, man. That's real. I couldn't understand it, man. But it was a good competition, man. And I give the NBA for the first 2 days give them credit for how they had things set up. And right after the 3-point competition, we went into a competition where you had 2 active players, an ex-player, right? And somebody to pass you the ball. My team, the Knicks, won that, and they had Jalen Brunson, Carl Anthony Towns, Allen Houston, and Rick Bronson, their assistant coach, was the guy that passed them the ball, right? Other teams, the people that passed the ball on other team, 2 Chainz was with a team. I forgot what team he was with. The players on there. Anthony Anderson, he had a team that he was passing the ball to. And the guy that makes the commercial with the frizzy hair, like the curl, nappy, frizzy hair, and he got a little sideburns and a little beard. He's a funny cat. I can't think of his name, but he was passing it to another thing. All in all, 14. And what you do is the first shot is a layup. All 3 of them had to hit a layup, and it's points for every time you make. Then they went to the corner and shot. Then there was another spot inside the 3-point lane. They shot from. Then they had one that was past the top of the key in the 3-point line, right? You had to shoot. You got 4 points on that. Then you had the one on top of the key. And then you go on the other side of the court, do the same except for the layup, right? The Knicks people just blew everybody away, man. They had 47 points in the final shootout in the final. They had 47 points, so to everybody that said when we won the in tournament championship, y'all ain't gonna win no more games, y'all gonna lose. Man, y'all keep that negativity to yourself, please. Because we on a mission this year. We're collecting everything that we participate in, we collect. And we will win the NBA championship this year. And y'all got this. Chief Rocka said February the 16th, 2026, that the Knicks will win the championship this season. All right? And I feel it and I see it, So big ups to the Knicks. So that was Saturday. Oh, the jam contest was after that. Okay. This is what I would like. If you're going to do a slam dunk contest, right, and you got 6 guys in the contest, right, why don't you make 3 guys the newbies, the young groups, what y'all call YNs? Make 3 of them the YNs and make 3 of them veteran players. And for whoever's in the top 3, give each one of them $1 million. Plus the one who wins get the trophy and the title of being a slam dunk contest. That'll get more excitement into it. But of course, the shit they doing on slam dunk now, I seen dunks in games way better than I seen Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. And anybody over, anybody 7 foot, 6'10", 6'9", 6'10", and over shouldn't be in a slam dunk contest. Slam dunk contest is for somebody that is smaller and show their ability of getting up and doing different creative dunks. That makes it, because they was wondering why the Gentile that won it the last 3 years that can't stay on the NBA team, I can't think of his name right off bat. They wondering why he didn't come back and get in this year. Because he's like this, man, fuck y'all. Y'all insulting me. I ain't on nobody's team. 1 year I did it, I was in the G League. The other 2 years I was on a different team. So I don't blame him. Why make me look like I'm a clown? I can't stay with an NBA team. I can't even play games. I can't even be off the bench play. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him. I can't think of his name. He played with Georgetown too. You know what I'm saying? His first 2 years of college, he played up under Thompson, the young Thompson, and whatnot. No. Let me take that back. He didn't play up under Thompson. He played up under Patrick Ewing. And I got a Patrick Ewing story right quick. I was in the barber shop, and we was talking about the college players today. We got like 12 of them on big time programs that are balling. You got probably 2 on one team, and these 12 players will be one and done. But we spoke let me see. Let me get it right. Who we spoke on? We spoke on damn, that thought dog. That thought dog, because I had two things on my mind at the same time, and I mixed them up. And I didn't want to come out and say because it would have been wrong. It's gonna come back to me. But we talk about that's one thing I like about the barbershop. And I haven't been to my barbershop in a while. I was going to Walmart barbershop because I could catch a ride there. After I get a haircut, I can go ahead and shop and get my food or whatever I need. Right? But I gotta get, what was this we was talking about? It'll come back to me, man. But it was a deep conversation, man. The barbershop brings out sports in a person, not just sports, shit happening out in the streets, entertainers and all that. The barbershop, that's where you need to go talk. As long as there ain't no kids in there, you can talk the way you want to talk, you know. And I go around the town with the kids ain't there. Kids are mostly there. If it's doing, and I'm not used to them being there during the week, that's only in the summertime. But Saturday mornings, I don't go to Saturday mornings no more. Too many kids there, man. And you know, I be wanting to let loose. Yeah, I see how I let loose on the show. I be wanting to let loose, you know. And a couple other guys do too. You have to catch yourself. So that's why I go in the evenings a lot, you know. When I know they probably just got out of school or they playing ball or, you know, whatever they doing. You know, they home, away from the barbershop. That's when I go. And that's when the real G's go. But we be in that motherfucker. Boy, when I left out of there, when we go to the barbershop, you know, Friday. When I left out of there Friday, man, I felt good. I mean, I was heated a little bit. Then I was laughing. And then we was more on a real serious tip. All that shit happened at one time in that damn barbershop. That's what I like about it, man. And I told the barbershop, when I get me a little traveling kit, I'm gonna start doing a show at the barbershop. So y'all can hear how these jokers are, man. These jokers back here. They are rifters, bro. That's real. But I wish I could remember what that conversation was that we were talking about something about the college. But it'll come back to me, man. But then yesterday, you had the game. And the way they changed the game now, it's more a little interesting due to the fact that, but hold on, let me make this introduction, man. We got a brother up in here. Another celebrity came up here. He goes by the name of the One Man Cave. We got Naughty Dreads up in the house. What's going on, Naughty? Thank you for coming in. They got it now where the NBA split it up to 3 teams. You had the star team, which was a lot of the younger players, right? You had the stripe team, which was all the older players in the league, right? That these had 7 years or more. And then the world team was all your foreign players that's in the NBA. You know, no matter what's your skin color, if you're from one of them countries, you was on that world team. So the thing was, you play, I think it was 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, right? Play 1 quarter. Whoever leaves after that quarter is the winner. So the first game was the star players, the players that was the young players in the NBA going up against the world team. The world team was beating them until my man Anthony Atwoods, the Ant-Man from down here in the ATL, took over the game. When I mean take over, he took over the game. He willed them to a victory. They won on the last shot, right? Bang. Okay, the world had to sit out. The next game was the Stripes, the older NBA players against that youth group, right? No. Take that back. Take that back. Bang. The next game was the older players against the world team, right? So you get a little dimension sometimes, right? And it took the strike team, which is the older NBA players, it took them the last shot of the game, and DeAndre Fox took it. Nice pass from LeBron to a cutting Donovan Mitchell, who Donovan usually would take that shot, but he kicked it out to an open DeAndre Fox, and he hit a three-pointer to win the game. Big ups to them, man. So the world team was knocked out in 2 games. Bang. Like Jungle said earlier, they supposed to have been better than us, and they were supposed to be the ones to win the shit, but they couldn't even win the game yesterday. They got some good talent. Whenever you got Wemby, which is 7'3", 2. Then you got Joker, with 6'11". Then you got Giannis and another world player didn't play. Oh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Not saying would that made a difference, but those 2 didn't play. And probably one more player. I think it's 3 world players couldn't play because of injury. But then if you want to put it that way, Steph couldn't play for us because of injury. And now you know if Steph would have played, nowhere in hell we got blown out by the star team, which won the championship. After we beat the world team, we played the star team for the championship, and they blew out. I said we because I was for the older cat. They blew us out. Kawhi Leonard had one of the best games you can have in an all-star quarter. It was only a quarter now. Remember, it wasn't no half. It wasn't no 4 quarter. Kawhi had 31 points in 12 minutes. You know, it's just that final game, them young boys had a little rest, and they just took him to the test. They knocked him out. Let me see. What did he say? The world was without their best 4 players. Luka played yesterday. He ain't played that much, but Luka was in that starting lineup. I don't know what game you were looking at. No Joker, no S. Joker played yesterday too. You must have caught you ain't catch the first game, but the first game, those 2 players right there was in the game. SGA, I take SGA and Giannis didn't play. Those 2 didn't play, but Luka played a little bit, and the Joker played a little bit. They didn't play a lot of minutes, but they played a lot. Let me see. I thought I seen somebody say T-Dub. Talking about T-Man. I thought you were talking about my boy T-Dub. But anyway, yeah, I think that's a good thing. Next year, it should be real better. But Adam Silverman, I'm used to just the East and West. Let's do it like that. Go back to the East and West. Play 4 quarters. Everybody get a chance to play significant minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because there used to be a time where some players that didn't start to play a whole quarter. You know what I'm saying? So go back to the old way, man. I understand doing some new shit here and there, but I don't like that. I really don't like it. You know? Oh, man. Ginseng, good for the soul. I mean, gender root, good for the soul. Luke and Joker played 2 minutes, Chief. Stop. I mean, shit, that was a present. Fuck you doing? You said they did play. Shit. That was a present. There was a present on the court for those first 2. It was probably more than 2 minutes, but it was a present, you know. That's that. I mean, they shit. All the rest of the motherfuckers should have been able to play. They play in the NBA. They get millions of dollars. You know. Yeah. So the NBA weekend was good. Featured a lot of things. I never was into this female. I don't even know what a name really means, because I thought your name usually means what you are. And if her name is Gorilla, she don't look nothing like a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? She ain't a bad looking female either. You know, but she was on Celebrity Team, and that seemed to be one of the main people they talked about all the time on the Celebrity Team. And she was just out there. You know, she ain't started. She's just out there. When she came out there, she's out. They said she used to play basketball coming up, but as short as she is, who the fuck she played for? The midgets. Who she played with, the midget team? You know, yeah. I really don't know who people is. I can hear their record. They say, "Oh, that's so and so." Oh, okay, yeah, I hear that all the time. And that person sings. Oh, okay, I got you. You know, but I don't be knowing these motherfuckers. If I was to walk past Gorilla tomorrow, I probably wouldn't even know her because I didn't really, look at her that much to say, "Oh, she's embedded in my head." You know, she ain't even on my level. Her name is really Tiffany Poodle from Portland said Gorilla. Really name is Gloria Hallelujah. Oh, okay. Okay. I hear you glow. glow. Yeah, that's what's up. She got her basketball player too, boy. She went and got my boy Ingram from Toronto. Because somebody asked her, she said, I always was a Laker fan, but used to like Kobe. But now that I have my own man that's a basketball star, I'm a Toronto Raptor fan. I like that. That's where you stick with that, baby. I hate you. You know, fuck the Lakers. Fuck, no, I can't do that. Rest in peace to Butterbean. No, that was Daddy name. To the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Yeah, big ups to Kobe, man. Kobe was a hell of a fine player, man. I mean, his workout, they said he used to do, man. Shit, Julius Randolph said he still do it up to the day. But one time they went on the road and Julius wanted to go hang out with the other fellas. And Kobe said, yo, man, you forgetting your resume? Your regime, the things that we do before a game? And he said, no, man, I'm just going, no, man, you're not serious. I'm going to the gym. And then next thing you know, Kobe said, the door's open and here comes Randall. And it helped him. It helped his game out, you know. Kobe could have been a coach, man, if he was still living, man. You know. But decisions we make in life just to try to get around, you know. Ain't nowhere in hell. I rode a helicopter in the Navy squadron I was in. We rode from off the boat. I'm gonna tell you how scared I was. But that motherfucker was like, you jiggling and shit. From off the boat to land side, right? Man, that was the most scariest motherfucking. You think about getting on them rides at an amusement park, get on one of them motherfucking rocky ass military helicopter. You know, they got some they probably updated now. But when I was in that motherfucker back in the 80s, this bitch right here was, I'm like, shit, this motherfucker gonna make it. Yeah, man, them helicopters something. Now they say you never seen her without makeup and a wig. She looked like her name should be Tommy. What? Here goes Naughty. Naughty bringing that drama in the chat room. I hear you, bro. I hope Gorilla ain't listening to the show. She said, anyone knows who the original Black Mama was? I heard of it, and you just put it. I think you put it in there. Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather uncle. Yeah. I can see him being the Black Mamba because Roger Mayweather didn't play. You know what I'm saying? He used to keep his brother, Floyd's father, intact. He used to keep him intact, boy. Roger Mayweather was a man. That whole Mayweather family became something, and Floyd just brought them to another level, man. But one thing about Floyd, man, all the people that hang around Floyd get them allowance. Y'all didn't know that? I'm serious. I've been laughing at it. I'm laughing at it because these are grown-ass men. He gives them allowance. Each one of them get different pay level on allowance. A friend of mine that was a big baller, they used to call him Little Jordan. back in the days. He's from out of Jersey. Marshall, his name was Marshall. What Marshall last name? Shit, I can't even remember Marshall last name. But he out in Vegas. He teach basketball. I mean, he'd be a lot of places because he got a lot of ventures going on. He married a New Jersey Net. When they came to the NBA, his ex-wife was a New Jersey Net cheerleader. She was a woman of a twin. So I was like, damn, bro, if they both put that uniform on, which one you going to? You know, which one did you go into? Because they look that. But anyway, he's in Vegas. He told me whenever I come out that way, man, Vegas or LA, man, let him know. You know, he hooked me up with them rooms right on the strip, man, because he got big time discount. But to make the story I was going to say about him, man, he helped. And if Floyd people or Floyd looking at this, they don't know I'm telling the truth. He helped Floyd's mother get off a drug. And all he asked Floyd to do for him was to get the little kids, because he taught little kids, he taught people that's moving to the next level in basketball, the game and how to work out for the game. That's how good he was. You know what I'm saying? So the little kids that he had, he wanted Floyd to get them some uniforms. He came back here because his mother lived in Georgia. As a matter of fact, his cousin is an older cat, older than me. That's his mother cousin, right? Carl. I got his cousin a job driving trucks for the mail. But that used to be my Lego. I used to do shows in Jungle. I used to be down in a town called Thomason, Georgia, almost close to the Florida borderline. Right? That's why I had an 8-hour layover. And I met Carl, a couple other guys. I got jobs down there to work for my company. And Marshall used to come and visit his mother there, you know, and hang around Georgia and whatnot. But that's how I met Marshall, through Carl. And because I never knew him as a ball player because he's behind me. So when he was playing ball, I was either in college. I was in the military when he played, but he's behind me. But anyway, he used to come down there, and he used to always tell me, man, yo, hurry up, come out to Vegas, man. But he told me that he helped Floyd's mother get off a drug, and Floyd couldn't even get the kid. He ain't never get up to the date. He didn't get them kids in uniform. But you walk around here with all this money, Louis Vuitton bags with fucking big, probably about 40, 50 G's in there, or 100 G's in there. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't get these kids some uniform. That's sad, man. That's sad. And I'm putting it out there. Marshall don't put it out there. He just, told me, because we were talking about a lot of things. I don't know if he told anybody else, but he told me this, and I said, that's sad, man. But, we always talk basketball because the brother can play. He'll tell you right now, if you guard him, he said, don't get your hopes up too high, because the more you go high, the more I'm going to take you down low and just operate on your ass. And that's what he did. That joke was a good ass ball player. I mean, shit, I don't know why he ain't make the league. Oh, matter of fact, I got a picture of him and Anthony Mason. They was boys or whatnot. Yeah, I got a picture of him and the late Anthony Mason that played with the Knicks. He passed on out of Brooklyn. He passed on in life. But yeah, they was boys. I got pictures of them too. Used to hang out together. T-Man said Gertrude Mulroney, Gertrude Mulroney, she was the mother of Blue. That was her name also. The mother of blues. Okay. Oh, okay. She was one of the big time blues artists, huh? She said Roger Mayweather could fight. Great trainer too. Rest in peace to him. He died a couple of months after Kobe. Oh, okay. Hey man, we got my main man from South Central LA, Gudio man, owner and director of the Gudio. He also part of X Squad affiliate. You got my main man, The Greatest, from South Central LA up and down. What's going on, The Great? Man, did you get that situation take care of or what? You ain't called me back. So I guess you got it done, man. Matter of fact, I watched the movie on there The same night you talking. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of man, it's a lot of shit out, man. It's movies out from the pandemic of 2020 up until now that didn't get put in the big screen. And some of these movies are good. I don't know why they haven't got put in the big screen. I think the music, not the music, but the movie industry is bougie as hell because they only put on the movies that a lot of people back that had a lot of money to make the movie. You know, if yours was a certain budget, you ain't getting put on the big screen. And it was a good movie. I mean, real good movie that I thought should have been put on the big screen. But you know how that is. Wait, just like the Oscars. You see how that shit gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying? What was the one that just they had? The Golden Globe? You see how that turned out, you know? If Michael B. Jordan don't get at least 3 Oscars awards for that Sinner, then we know what's going on. So a lot of shit that wins, I said, well, you know, I don't watch it because it's too gentilian for me. I like to watch movies that got a mixed brand of people, you know what I'm saying? Or either all black movies, you know. I can't watch some of the shit that be winning these awards. Because when I go back to try to look at it, I said, I don't see what the fucking won that. You know? This one movie that came, and I can say that about the girl that wrote the book about the guy that really killed his wife, but he got away with it, but she got all the dirt on him and exposed him and then ended up putting his book out while he was in jail. And that's some shit. I can't think of the name of that motherfucker. That was a good ass movie. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot. I mean, you know what, man? I always say this shit, but I don't do it. I'm gonna start actually today. If I watch a movie later on today, I'm gonna start writing the name down of these movies. So when I come back here, because I hate going through my phone and looking on the movie site on Netflix to pull up the movie. You know, I hate doing that. I'm gonna have it written down next time I come on. You know, but it's a lot of good movies. Matter of fact, me and the Crown, who we're gonna talk about coming tomorrow night. You know, I try not to steal thunder. We gonna bring out. You know, so yeah, it's a lot of good shit. But only one I'm bringing out that I brought out so far was that goddamn Tyler Perry, Joe. I don't even know the name of the motherfucker. All I know is Joe took his grandson on the motherfucking wildest ride to get to California to go to Pepperdine and whatnot. That was a good move. That was a good move. I mean, man, shit. That goddamn Joe was a motherfucker in his days, boy. They need to bring out the story of how Medea came up and Joe, you know what I'm saying, when Tyler Perry he played all the actors, but when he played Brian as a kid, you know, his son age, they need to bring out something like that, you know, so we can see Medea coming up, Joe coming up. That would be good, you know. I don't know if Tyler Perry got time or is he listening to me, you know, put that out there. But I bet you nobody never put that out there to him. I thought about it yesterday when I was watching it. That was a good ass motherfucking flick, man. If you take some time out, watch that shit. It was good as hell, man. We got the MLB getting ready to start up, man. I don't know how many baseball lovers up in the chat or behind the scenes, you know, in the background. I don't know how many baseball fans up there, but like I was saying earlier, we got the World Baseball Classic about to start, where everybody in all different countries and cities that has baseball teams overseas will be going up against the United States. I don't even know where they playing at this year, but World Cup. I think they play a couple of games in the United States, and they play a couple of games somewhere else. You know, or either all may be in the United States. But all in all, I haven't really been following the World Classic. And the only reason I'm following it this year, but we got a couple of brothers on it. I mean, show my background, listen to any other nationality that listening to me. Don't think that I'm racist because I said that. I'm saying that because it's true. Black we know I played baseball. Shit, I started playing baseball when I was 5. If I would have just stuck to playing baseball, I probably would have made it. But I wanted to play all sports, plus run track. You know what I'm saying? I was an athlete. I wasn't a motherfucker sit back on my ass like a lot of these motherfuckers doing today. I played ball. You know what I'm saying? Every season I picked up the different ball. You know? And I played. I played my heart out. You know, and I feel I was good. But when you don't, to me, and that's a poor excuse because there's a lot of kids out here that did grow up father and successful, but a lot of them had people backing them. See, I never asked for nothing in my life, and nobody never gave me nothing in my life. So everything I got to get, it was all on me. See, a lot of these kids today, they got sponsorship. The single parent kids, they got people putting money on them because they know they're gonna get paid back once this person make it. I ain't had all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just one of the good ones, like Manigo. Manigo never played professional basketball, but he beat legends like Dr. J and a couple other motherfuckers that was good over there in that record league. He's the king of the record league. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who came over there NBA wise and showed out, but you can never show out on Manigo. You know? So he was an athlete that didn't ever make it or didn't have the backings to make it. But he was a great basketball player. Ain't too many people ever said he beat him. You know? So big ups to him, man. You know, big ups to him. I think he passed, you know, if he did, rest in peace, my brother. Because I did get a chance to see Manigo live. That was the old Rocka. They didn't revive Rocka. When the old Rocka had, I'm going way back. They had little chain links. They had the chain links. They had to change them out because jokers was cutting their hands on it, you know, slamming all the time to get caught on the chain and shit like that. They had to change them out. But they had chain links when Rocka first, you know, started out their little basketball thing. But a lot of cities up north had chain links. You know what I'm saying? I don't know other states. Y'all probably had them, but because people was stealing the nets. You know, man, you put a brand new net up there. Pookie got his motherfucking yard on his rim. His rim hanging on the motherfucking pole. He ain't even got a backboard. He got a pole. You know what I'm saying? And shit. See, back then, this is how you became a good shooter. If you ain't have a backboard, you gotta hit nothing but net. Because you ain't got shit to bank it on. Either net or let it hit the rim and drop in. But if you know, all that backboard shooting, we used to put rims up. Ain't nobody had time to cut off no piece of wood and put the rim on and put it on the telephone pole. Ain't nobody had time to do all that. If you got a backboard, we got a piece of old wood that wasn't even a good piece of wood to put up there. We used to bang that motherfucker up with bang. Boy, coming up in the days, we really was athletes because with the little we had to use, man, shit, we played football without the real football. Yeah. If you played football, we had some homemade balls and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you played football on a homemade ball, you was a good motherfucker. And able to throw that bitch too, shit, you was a good motherfucker. These balls ain't had and yeah, man. Growing up was fun for me because everything was new. I know I'm going on the motherfucking what would they say that? I'm going by every day something new happened. You know what I'm saying? And when something new happened, you made it happen in your way. You know, it's real, man. Like I said, we didn't have to pay for our shit that we played in or used. Only thing you had to do is buy your own bat if you want your own bat. The team you played for had bats. They had bats, ball, catcher's equipment, you know, shit like that. All that other shit you had to buy on your own. But back in my days, the only thing I broke was some wristbands, put on both wrists, you know. Remember Dusty Baker used to do that shit. And some other players too, man. I used to put wristbands on, I thought it looked good. color your uniforms and shit like that. You know, get you a nice new pair of cleats and shit and whatnot. Nice pair of white socks, but they give you the Sturms. The Sturms is the color of socks that you wear that goes with the uniform. They call it Sturms. You know, they don't use Sturms like they used to back in the days. You know, but yeah, man. If baseball was good to me, and baseball is about to start up, and I'm a big time Yankee fan, love the Yankees, and I'm gonna tell you right now, them goddamn Dodgers out there in LA, you can buy the motherfucking British team if you want to put with your team. Y'all ain't winning this year. Should have lost last year. Should have lost to the Yankees. Should have lost to Toronto. But that shoulda, coulda, woulda. Y'all won. What the fuck did you say? But I tell you what, you done brought some more motherfuckers this offseason. I want to see if you're gonna make it this year. You know, but this motherfucker's gunning for you. You know, that's real. Inglewood, Cocoa Beach. No, that's in Florida. It ain't gonna be the same this year, goddamn. You know. The great. I don't even want to hear that because when the Yankees was winning them championships, you know, your team was nowhere near. What was you doing? And remember, we did beat y'all in some championship World Series. All right, you remember Mr. October, right? I ain't got nothing else to say. So all that, oh man, stop. No, you stop. You play catch up. Who got the most World Series wins? Play catch up. That's what you're doing. That's what y'all trying to do right now. Play catch up and catch up to the Yankees 27. But this is the year for 28. And I'm putting a guarantee. How Charles Barkley said, guarantee. Yeah, guarantee. We're gonna win that shit this year. That's real. Yeah, but take me out to the ball game is about to start, man. I'm gonna try to check out some games this year, man. Even though I have to go over there to Braves Stadium and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was with Sluggo last week. I mentioned that, man. Sluggo said, man, fuck, what do you call that out there? Fuck Cobb County Braves, man. When they talk about Atlanta, they never know more Atlanta Braves. Man, we got another celebrity up in the house, man. He's from out there in that, I think in Michigan area. He goes by the Milwaukee, Michigan, whichever one. He goes by the name of Smoking Gun Luke. What up, Smoking Gun Luke? You know what? I forgot who was the DJ. When I heard T-Man promo, it dropped from Luke, who said DJ Smoking Luke. Damn, you probably play some hell fine music, boy, because it be smoky as hell up in there. How the fuck could you everything is ears with you, huh, Luke? But you can't see shit. You just listen to ears and shit just playing. The smoke man in the house. Yeah, man. Smoking Luke. Hey, one thing on NFL. The Atlanta Falcons want to cut Kirk Cousins. They haven't done it yet. The best time to cut him, if you can't trade him, is June when all the veterans that is not going to make the team or they got people that push them, right, or can take their spots, is when they get cut. That's why you have so many good veterans in June going to other teams. So I think the Falcons either wait for June or they wait for a bye, right? Kyle Murray, the same way. Kyle Murray got a big contract. So I don't know if they want to cut Kyle Murray or they want to trade him. But I know in Arizona, down in Phoenix, the word is that they're about done with Kyle Murray, but they don't know how they're going to make this happen. So in the NFL, even though the NFL is over, the NFL still be rolling because a lot of players that, you know, on what they call that, don't push me cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my spot. Yeah, on the edge. They're about to get pushed off, you know. There's quite a few players like that, man. I'm surprised the Pittsburgh Steelers still gonna have Aaron Rodgers on their team. I mean, Aaron Rodgers hadn't did shit since Green Bay. So why is he still taking up spots that other players, younger players, that's getting cut and on practice squad or on the couch? Why is he still in the league and he's not productive? You know, if anybody come in the chat room and say Aaron Rodgers did some shit, I'm gonna go ahead and put you in that corner automatically with that dumb cap on and shit. And you sit to yourself and say, why did I say that on Chief's show? Yeah, why did I say that? Lou said he's all done with the sound. Oh, okay. So what you doing now, Smokey Lou? You're a biochemist now? You go around and make sure everybody is growing shit the way they're supposed to grow shit? Or what you doing, man? Holler at us, man. I'd like to interview you one day, Lou. You seem like a cool guy to interview. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get some time, either on this show or Tuesday night show, the Jersey Connect show, we need to get you on the show, Lou. Hey, I like to have Smoking Lou so everybody can see who Smoking Lou is in his smoke chamber. Yeah, that's my boy right there. And man, did y'all see the young lady that used to be the cook for Diggs? She's a bad motherfucker. She got a lot of motherfucking hips and ass. Boy. How the hell? Well, hold up. First and foremost, I know she ain't just cooking for that Negro. So, of course, the argument they have, I wonder is about the money that she's cooking for or the money that she's giving them that ass. So, which one is it? Only her, make Carly B probably know why Carly B stepped away from that brother for a minute. She'll be back with him, though. But she just letting him know I'm the motherfucking boss around here. I run this shit. And that's the same thing I tell these motherfuckers out here talking about. They can't go vote for a woman, but you go home, that woman got you by your fucking ear, pulling you all around the house. Talking about this ain't been done, that ain't been done. When is this gonna happen? What about this? You know what I'm saying? You know, you act like you don't know that's happening to you. I seen it firsthand one time. And I think that was kind of bad for the woman to do that. Show off on my boy when we pulled up at the crib. She gonna show off. She ain't even give him time to get out the car. She coming out there. The neighbors know the business. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. I know the business. I'm like, I wish I had a drove today because I damn sure have pulled off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all picked some of the worst time. Some men deserve it, but I don't think that brother right there deserved it at the time. But that brother did do a lot. It's just that she one of them type of women that didn't like for him to be hanging out. And she had the kids at the house. I seen that man take his kids to different places, you know what I'm saying, and do things. You know, so, you know, women exaggerate a lot on a lot of situations, you know, and embarrass a man, but then when they go to tussling, that man put his hands on it. You know, he wrong. He the one that's gonna be wrong, you know, even though you do blows too. That's why I don't, not find women, I let nothing blank. I don't argue. I'm not into that drama shit. You know what I'm saying? The first time you say something out the side of your mouth, I'm gone. I ain't got time for it. Too many women out there. That's just like old boy that chasing his old lady from the fountain. Bro. Too many women out here, man. You just balled out this past season, too. Too many women, man. I mean, she a basketball player. She fine as hell. I know she ain't getting the lick treatment. If she getting the lick treatment, that's probably why you out here chasing her, because you mad, because she ain't liking your lick treatment. You know what I'm saying? So, there's too many women out here, man. Bro, you just balled out. You play in a city where they got nothing but some fine motherfuckers there. You know? I understand you fucking with us in high school, but them days over. What was that song? Those schoolyard days of telling everybody $20,000 all gone. Yeah, man. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't know that. I think that was the Fifth Dimension song. Am I right, Mook? If you're listening, was that the Fifth Dimension song? Or T-Man, if you're listening, was that the Fifth Dimension song I was singing? Yeah, but yeah, that's that. You know, that's how that go, man. I thought I had a message. Hold on, let me see. I got to start checking this. Boy, I get cussed out sometime behind. Oh, I sent you a message. You said you can send messages and whatnot. You ain't even read my message. You know? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got this organization, right? Matter of fact, I want to get the owners, a wife and husband combo. I want to get them on the show, man. They designed one of the biggest retail. Do they call you retail when you're not as big as some of these other people? Well, retail and merch, man. They got jackets, hoodies, the female shirts, all the male shirts, with all type of designs and slogans saying. And the name of their company is called Up Top Apparel. There's a brother from Fort Washington, New York. That's up there. That's uptown, right? For the Apache area of New York. Right there by the, I think that's the, what bridge is that? Well, the highway to take you in the Yankee Stadium. You can get right to Yankee Stadium from there. That's your first exit off the George Washington Bridge into Fort Washington, man. So the brother from there, I think his wifey is from the Bronx. But either way it go, they sell some good merch, man. I had a shirt that said "Love No Hate," right? I had "How You Like My Skis." His name is Mike Skizo. He's a producer and he's a rapper. What else I had? I had a couple of shirts with different slogans on them. So I'm purchasing some shirts for them, and they also gonna give me a couple to, advertise. I told them I'll be wearing them also on the shows. I just want some new shit to put on. Our merch is out. Well, our merch will be out. But people I told that I was gonna send you a shirt. The shirt should be coming soon. But yeah, man, it's all about networking these days and how you network. You know what I'm saying? What type of designs you gonna bring out? You know what I'm saying? Like this Built for This Network logo. This brother told me, man, that's new and unusual. And he said that I hope nobody tried to steal it, because he said a lot of people try to steal people's designs. They may just do it a different way than what you got. I said, well, if they do, we already got a license to take a motherfucker to court. I said, let them do it. Yeah. Hey, y'all ever get a text message with a motherfucker that say, hey, this is so and so, or hey, how you doing? And you don't know the number. And sometimes up the top it says it could be possible spam, right? The first thing I put down there, do you know who the fuck you reaching out to? That's what I put. I don't put nothing else. Do you know who the fuck you reaching out to? And a lot of times they don't answer. Then sometimes motherfuckers say, yeah. I said, well, who am I? You don't get no response. That's how you got to do these simple motherfuckers. I don't know what type of game that is they doing with the phone, but my thing is, don't text me if you ain't gonna let me know who you is. If it's a mistake, then we say, hey, I don't know you, you don't know me. It's a mistake, just don't do this no more. That's all. And whatnot. But no, it's a lot of people that's trying to, I don't know what they trying to do, because I'm not a cyberspacer motherfucker. I can't go into the cyberspace and see what people doing or how they doing, That motherfucking Smoking Luke said, "Oh y'all, oh yeah, you missed the bus for singing on Oh My Ears." No, bro, it's just early, man. It's early in the morning. See, I'm still drinking my tea. Don't tea help the fucking vocal cords get right? I'm still drinking my tea, Luke. Stop. Hey man, we got the bad news from Virginia Beach up in the house. What's going on, DJ Bad to the motherfucking news? 757 is in the house. What's up, Bad News? Thank you for coming in, my brother. Yeah, man, but it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Listen, I don't know. But I seen T.I. personally up close. I was like that close to him and whatnot. I used to take my son to the skating rink, and T.I. liked to skate. And him and the boys pulled up in one little sport car. 4 motherfuckers jumping out that little sports car. Pulled up right to the door. Everybody standing in line. Everybody. And remember that, Camille? And he came right past them. So T.I. ain't a big motherfucker. But the reason I'm speaking on T.I. is because why, since you cut your hair, not really when you was in dreads, you was still doing it too. All of a sudden you want to talk gangster on 50. And that's the wrong motherfucker to talk to like that. 50 Cent looked like the weight machine itself. You know what I'm saying? You want to challenge him. You know, as far as those verses, if that's what they call them, or battling or whatever you want to call it. As far as that, on that one right there, I don't know, man. Because don't act like 50 ain't got nothing in his catalog. You know, T.I. got a lot of shit, but don't act like he ain't got nothing in his catalog. And then this is my thing right here. He told 50 to bring Dr. Dre, Eminem, all his boys from G Unit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever rock with you, you bring them, and it's gonna be me. I can see I feeling himself, boy. He really feeling himself right there, man. T.I. must really think he got some smoking shit. What was the last thing T.I. made, Camille? I'm still trying to figure that out. What was the last thing he made? You know? Oh, he got a new song out that's hot. But I put it to you like this: until I hear that motherfucker 50 times, like they do on the radio now, you play a motherfucker 50 times a day. And I don't know what it is. And he still ain't bring no shit out since the shit he got up on his list. I say list. They got another word they use for that shit. But yeah, until he bring that bitch out, all I know is the old shit he got, you know, and whatnot. Truck D said, what Truck D said? Why not challenge 50? He's an easier target. Why is he so easy? Truck D, why is he so easy? You know, shit. Who was that? Dipshit. Yeah, right, that's right. Dipshit said that the Locks was an easy target, but they only had Jada. But when old boy came out there, the one that was in jail, I can't think of his name. What's his name, Camille? Who? Oh, Styles P. Okay. Yeah, when Styles P came out there and ripped that shit, I didn't hear Jim Jones saying nothing then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just got destroyed, man. You know. So you really can't say why. I mean, first and foremost, 50 said, why the fuck should I get out? He ain't say this, but I'm saying. 50 said, why the fuck should he get out there anyway when he making billions of dollars with his goddamn series, the shows he putting out here. He making a lot of money. He leaving people with their mouth open. Well, what's next? What's up? You know? So he always gonna have attention and always gonna get people when he bring his shows back on. You know what I'm saying? But he leave you in such suspense to people saying, man, I ain't fucking with him no more. But you gonna go back and watch it. All y'all gonna go back and watch it, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, he must have missed a head. He got a head that keep hitting my nose, making it itch. Don't think I'm sitting up here because I had some yayo or something like that. If I had some yayo or something, my eyes be like this. Oh shit. Tony Sanchez, T-Man said 50 won't do it. Jungle said you can tell all the folks who rock with Diddy, they can't stand 50. Thank you, Jungle. I appreciate that one, man. You ain't never lied about that. People that rock with Diddy, Shitty Diddy, on the grease machine, they love. You know what? I believe T.I. doing that because 50 about to drop that bomb when he was with Diddy on the shit. He was trying to give some leeway. Now you're about to open the door. I think I heard something like this before. T.I. used to swing out with Diddy at a time, too. We got the lovely Stacy, straight out of Jersey City in the house. The sister of the Mac Knox is up in the house. What's going on, Stace? Thank you for coming in. Yeah. That's crazy, boy. Yeah, man. Shit, Camille. You should be out here with me on when I do the entertainment part of the show. Y'all gotta yell out to you. That show you, man. Remember I used to have that commercial? The entertainment report is sponsored by Lazy Boy. If you got a Lazy Boy chair, you also got a Lazy Boy intern up in there. Get you a Lazy Boy, and you always have laziness around the house. Oh shit. Yeah, man. Woo, boy. Hey, listen, I'm into American Idol. I don't know how many people in here still watch American Idol. I'll watch it until there ain't no more blacks on there singing. Until they get rid of all of us. We usually make it to the final 24. Lately, it's been to the final 12. And last year, we won it with the brother out of Mississippi, Jamal. And hold up. He sung the national anthem. Where he sung that? I think one of the playoff games. He sung the national anthem in football. So, and plus he got an album out already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whenever you win American Idol, you got to tour with them for a year. So he's touring with the other final 12. He's touring with them. Plus he made an album. That's how good the brother is. Because usually it took Ruben Studdard to after the tour, the year of the touring over to make his first one. This brother got his out already. They talking about his shit is up for it was up for Grammy, but he didn't win. Yeah, big up to him. Well, he could be up for Soul Train Award too, or whatever other awards they got, that feature us more. Yeah, but big ups to Jamal. But American Idol tonight is the last week of the tryout to go to Hollywood. So we'll see the last of that. Then next week is the Hollywood Start to Hollywood thing. Now, when you go to the audition, you sound good as hell because it ain't that much pressure. But once you get to Hollywood, you got all these music people that's going to be in your ear. You got a schedule. You got to do this. They got people making you up with the makeup and dressing you with different clothing and stuff like that. The whole thing changes now. So much pressure. This is the part where, to me, a lot of us never felt the pressure because we had 6 in the final 12 last year. And other years we should have had some down to the final 12, But I don't know, man. When America get to voting, That's just like we don't vote for presidents and mayors and congressmen and councilmen and all that, governor and fucking judges and all that. We don't vote for that. So what makes you think we're gonna vote for American Idol? So what these people do, they try to build up their people through social media so they can vote for them. But if they depend on a brother or sister that's singing and they making it towards the end, if they depend on us voting, we ain't gonna do that. I get to on my phone and vote. I mean, I'm true to my people. You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody else that sing good, I say, well, they should move on. I'll vote for them. But there's a lot of motherfuckers being pushed through there because somebody paying them to push that person through because they want them to be in the top 12 or the bottom, the top 12 or the top 5 or whatever. They want them to be there so they can sign them to a nice contract when all this shit is over with and get an album out for them. You know, so some people that really ain't that great, they good, but they ain't that great, they'll make it to that top 12, 5 or whatever. So, yeah, man, American Idol tonight, last of the tryouts, you know what I'm saying? Or what they say, to make it to Hollywood, last of the make it to Hollywood. I call it what I want to call it. They call it set. That's why I'm original, man. I don't listen to what they say and keep it focused in my head and say it. I say it the way I want to say it, you know, because hey, that's being politically correct when you say it the way they say it, you know. You put your own little features in it, then ain't nobody can say you copy, you know. I hate that word copy because somebody told me I stole something like I copied, you know, but I'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. Michael Jackson got a movie coming out. I thought they were doing IA. What they call that? IA? AI or AI. I thought they were doing AI shit. But no, it's not AI. They got a brother that played the role good, I heard, you know, and I can see little clippings of it where, you know, he can't act and whatnot. That should be good, man. I wish we had the old Michael Jackson when he was a kid, man. I ain't like that version of Michael Jackson when he changed his pigments of his color in his face, man. I ain't like that. I liked the old Michael Jackson, you know, where all of them looked alike. Mike just went a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? Janet went a different way a little bit too. You know, I guess that's how Hollywood make a motherfucker, but not me. I'm still the same motherfucking burning bricks, the #1 chief rock in Jerseyvern. I'm still that same motherfucker. Just got hair on my face. If I show you, hey, come here and give me this picture right here, man, right quick. If I show you a picture back when I was in the Navy, that's still me without no hair. You know what I'm saying? The picture is old because shit, that was in the 80s. They had different goddamn color in the pictures and shit like that. They had different whatever they used to make a picture, develop a picture. Today that shit looked crystal clear. Back then that shit looked a little dry. T-Man said it's Jermaine's son playing the part. Oh, that's who that is? Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, come here. Did I say come give me something? You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker back there laying in that lazy boy chair and kicking his ass up. The remote, use the remote. The remote will bring the bitch down. If you can't use your power, like, give me this right here. Where you going? Then he come out, don't even know what he coming to get, man. Oh, man. Dang. Boy, good help is hard to find. But you know what? Take picture. Good help. I bet you if you wanted to go somewhere, like he wanted to go to birthday bash, that shit cost how much? $179? Or 29? 129? Who? What is it? $20? It costs $20 for a birthday bash. Oh, yeah, why is it $20? Oh, y'all must be sitting upstairs. Oh, the girl he usually go with, wanted to always sit downstairs. She said she don't like, she ain't used to heights. Shit, motherfucker, if you want somebody to go with you, you gotta spend what they can spend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your father doctor, he got 2 doctor's office, but you gotta spend what they can spend, you know. But now see, this is me, right? When I was a little younger, let me see, I was about 20 then, you know what I'm saying? And this is me now. I'm still the same motherfucking person. I'm still the same person, you know? But yeah, that's, you know, that's how that shit is, man. You know, people wanna, you know, like shit, for instance, man, I seen a woman that overdid her shit all tied up like that, nose all like that, shit, you know what I'm saying? Lips all out, you know. I'm like, God damn, baby, what the fuck you went through? What the hell did you go through? Your face is looking like that. I know you weren't looking like. Let me see a picture when you was a little girl, when your mama had you, not when your mama let you go. So when your mama had you, probably looking different. But right now, you look like a total mess. We got on the other side, on the Twitch side of things, we got elect lady up in the house, home style. What's going on, elect lady? Thank you for coming in. Elect lady, a hard working person too, boy. She be on that motherfucker, doing that moderating for the different shows. Big ups to you, elect lady. Elect lady, do you DJ too? I never asked you that. You DJ, but if you did, you know, let me hear some of your sound. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you DJ or not. You know, I just know you're a elect lady. You always around music. You know. But like I said, to all my ladies that just joined in on it, today is the official. Oh, it's been a minute. Oh, okay, that's what's up. As long as you got it in your blood, baby, it's just like riding a bike. Once you put that power on, you in charge. Well, yeah, to all the ladies out there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people said that the 15th, that Sunday was side chick day. No. When Valentine's Day fall on a Friday or a Saturday, there's no side chicks that weekend. That whole weekend is dedicated to the wife or the main lady, you know what I'm saying, or your baby mama kid. But today, and I looked this shit up today too, roses, where you usually get for a dozen, $50, 2 dozen for $25. Long stem roses. Box of candy, where they were paying $47 for a box of hard candy. It's down to $21. If you want 2, $35. Hey, I can't make this shit up. It's real. Going out to eat today is a special side chick Valentine's Day to eat. You got to tell them you're a side chick in order to get the special. You got to go in. The guy don't go in. You go and say, a table for 2, I'm a side chick. Oh, okay, we got you. Right over here. Woo, boy. Shit. So I wonder if I'm a side dude. If I am, somebody please come take me out. I did what I had to do. I ain't fuck with none of y'all while y'all was enjoying your Valentine's Day. But can I get taken out today? Can I get shit? I like flowers. Bring me some roses. I sit right up here while my candle's burning, the roses smelling good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bring me some shit. You know? Yeah, boy, shit. Man, oh man, shoot. Yeah, you ain't got to bring me nothing to drink. I got my own drink. I started supplying up my bar. I want to get my bar back like it used to be. You know, I don't have company, but I was thinking about, you know, doing a couple of card games, you know what I'm saying? some spade games and shit. I don't want to do no poker, man, but that poker, man, that shit get wild, bro. Motherfuckers start calling another motherfucker, yo, come on over, we got one going. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want that. I like just spades, that's all. I may do that, do a little spade game, invite some people, got a little drink and shit like that. Matter of fact, my moonshine will be back in operations probably sometime late spring. It may be back late spring. If my connect don't come back, I'm gonna have to find me another connect. But you can't get one like I had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking like this on here because you don't know who is who, where I'm going, or this and that. I ain't got none of that to happen. So if you were to come here, you ain't finding shit but some Hennessy, some tequila, and some beer. That's all you're gonna find now. Shit, hell yeah, fuck that. Yeah, but a real tip, man. Everybody need love, and sometimes, the other woman always fall in love with you and do things for you. So give her time. Give her time. I'm not condoning this, telling you that you should. But if you're already doing it, I'm speaking that you're doing it already. I ain't telling nobody to go out there and do it. I'm saying, because I know quite a few people doing it. But I ain't putting that shit out there. It ain't none of my business. But I'm just saying it happened. That's why I can speak on it. If I didn't know it was happening, I wouldn't speak on it. There's a lot of side chicks out here that's living good. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want them to make me their side man. Yeah, man. Make me your side man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got a lot to give. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Joe said, stop, Chief. You sounding real light skinned, want your side piece to buy you flowers. Nominating you for the I Snuff Like I'm from Cali Award. He says, I says sound F like Cali. I probably fucked that up, John. Sorry about that. Like I'm from Cali. No. Oh shit. DeGray said Tariq Hill has been let go from Miami. I knew that was gonna happen, DeGray, because he want to go back to Kansas City. And if they brought Eric Bieniemy back, believe me, Tariq Hill will be back too. Lou said Lou must be in a session right now. Over at the Lou distillery. Lou said, puff, pass that shit. Okay, who hit some shit today? Puff, pass that shit. I'll join you in the cipher after I get off the show, bro. But you ain't talking about me, because I ain't hit shit that time. That's just cheap rock. But right now, I'm drinking some ginger tea. Ginger tea is good for the yang. The wang, yang, tang, whatever. Yeah. Oh, you talking to you, Tone? Yeah, Tone. Puff, pass. I used to tell this brother I know, right? He probably listening too, right? That motherfucker hit a motherfucking blunt or joint, whatever he smoked. He hit that motherfucker like it ain't no tomorrow. And then the reason he hitting it like it ain't tomorrow, but the motherfucker in there. I was like, yo, man, you ever watch Harlem Nights? When Eddie Murphy told the cop that they left they were leaving in the vault, right? Yo, man, the air get kind of less here. So all you got to do is take small, like that. So I told old boy, all you got to do, man, but that's too much coughing and you're hitting it too much when it's good. Just one little hit, leave it alone, and then take a minute before you hit it again. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up there trying to take one hit out the whole motherfucker. That be the motherfuckers that don't want to pass. You know, they want to hit that motherfucker. But I'm like this, man. With all this shit going on out here today, I don't like to smoke behind nobody, man. I got my own, you got your own. You know what I'm saying? And that could be cigarettes, anything. Not letting y'all know when I'm smoking, but yeah, that could be that could be anything. Oh man, y'all crazy, man. General said, man, you know I'll cut you out, General. General said, waste my time with that joke, Chief. You cut it up like DJ Kid Capri. Ah, shit. Well, you got a lot to say today, Joe. Oh man. Well, anyway, it's almost coming time for me to end up at 12:30, right? Got some things I need to do. Now that I don't have to wait for nobody, I leave earlier so I can get there on the right time. But I got to go. Take me about probably 12 minutes to get to. So I can get off 12:30 and I can be there by 1 o'clock, That's a real tip, man. But all in all, man, NBA get ready starting Thursday. I think they start back. Starting Thursday on, they get ready to start that stretch of important games to win, because it's getting close to positioning yourself for the playoff. I'm gonna say playoff. But anyway, they get ready to position themselves for the playoff. You got teams. You even got teams that say they are tanking. And this is my thing. The commissioner said he's gonna start doing things to stop people from tanking their season, because they haven't been winning a lot, and they was project to either finish first or second or make the playoff, and they're not nowhere near. You got teams like the Sacramento Kings, Utah Jazz are trying to lose games. Utah had players sitting on the bench, starting players. The game is 2 or 3 points apart. They're winning, and they're on the bench in the fourth quarter. Who the fuck does this shit? So the management, the owner, they're going to get fined pretty soon for this bullshit, because the coach got to be getting this information from the general manager or the owner to tank, so they can have a good. But they got a lot of good players coming out next year. Like I said, there's about 12 to 15 players that are freshmen that are top 8 players and play for different teams or making difference for teams, right? That will go one and done. They're going to the NBA, right? A lot of teams is tanking so they can be in the what they call that, the pinball, the pinball. What they call that shit, man? The lottery with the ping pong ball. They a lot of them trying to be in the lottery, but that lottery don't always, like, if you lost all the games. I seen a team get the 4th, or you can't get no lower than the 6th, the 4th or the 6th pick, right? But you had the worst record. That's why I think that ping pong game needs to be redid, or either they just go by whoever got the worst record. But if they go by whoever got the worst record, will intentionally lose all the games left in the season. So they got to find a reason to pick players next year, or either I do it like this. They got to come up with something. But being that teams are trying to make teams play the whole season tough, even though you're not that great, but make you play the whole team tough. They got to implant something to make these teams do that. So that's what they got to really come up. But you can say anything, and then you be like, no, they shouldn't do that, or no, that's a little too tough. or no, that's just a fucked up idea. So you got to find something now so these teams can play the whole game because they ain't got maintenance games now. Say like a player like LeBron played 2 games. That third game, they ain't playing. That's a maintenance game. And they ain't never used to do that back in the days, man. Back in the days, man, these jokers had rough airplane line. They go all the way out to California, play a West Coast trip, right? And they may play every other night or either back on some nights or whatnot, but they played them and didn't have nobody not playing the game, injury or anything, because majority of players play injury back in the day. Because you got a little finger, you ain't sitting out for that. They usually tape it up and play. You know, these days, motherfucker out for about 2 months on the finger. You know, so shit is crazy, man. T-Man said, let me see, I messed up. Oh, Lou. Lou said, if you are in a room with me, you need a gas mask. I know, man. And you can't see shit. I know. That's why I said why you ain't doing music no more. But how the fuck you gonna DJ and play the shit? T-Man said that be the ninja who never buy weed. Oh, okay. Trying to smoke it up. Oh, you talking about my boy? Yeah. You right about that, T-Man. You got jokers out here, man, that's try to smoke it all up. That be the ones that don't spend no money and getting it all free. Yeah. Yeah, man. But in basketball, this is gonna be the last thing I say about basketball. Basketball, they're gonna make that run, but you got some key injury with some team. You got Boston, their injury to their number 1 player, Tatum. He'll be back. He'll be back soon. And they wasn't expecting him to be back this soon. But he'll be back soon. He's way ahead of schedule for that tear, that arch tear. So he'll be back soon. He done bulked up. He done trained out. He's shooting the ball now. He had 5-on-5 drill. So Tatum will be back, but that chemistry won't be 100% while they make this playoff run. You know, I don't know. Playoff may be a little different. Then you got Hollenberg. He's still out with Indiana. Dane Steinmeier, he's still out with Portland. I don't know if he's coming back. You got Trae Young. Trae Young got traded from the Atlanta Hawks to the Washington Wizards, and he ain't played a day yet. And Trey played a couple of games before he got traded. But then when he got traded, they didn't have him playing. So now Washington got him on an injury list. He's probably faking. They're probably just getting him ready for next year so they can keep a good draft pick. But I don't care who the fuck you bring to that Washington Wizard team. Trae Young is a ball hog. Trae want to shoot more than he passes. That's one reason a lot of fans got tired of Trae. You know, you had your bunch of people that still wanted Trae, but you had a whole. I went to the barbershop. They was like, man, I'm glad that motherfucker's gone. He shoot too much. You know. Then you got some other teams with players that's out, man. One team, they got 2 brothers play on the team. They looking like they ain't twins. One of them ain't played the whole season, you know. And his brother been in and out of the lineup, so they must practice together and train together. They soft as hell. You know what I'm saying? They stay hurt like that. They gotta be soft, man. But all in all, man, basketball getting ready to make that run. Baseball about to start. Baseball, 162 games, man. I see at least 162. This ain't no lie. I see at least 150. 150 of them games I see, man. But there ain't no channel I can't get to find my team. My team had their own station they play for. They play for the Yes station. But when they're not on Yes, you just got to go to the MLB channel or either the MLB, all the games that people pay for. You know, you go to there and you find. But yeah, man, this is my type of year, man. I may be going out to some baseball games, you know. I go to see the other team. I don't cheer for the Braves, you know. That's why I picked a good team that's coming in that I can cheer for. You know? Yeah, so and that's a good place to sit out too, man. They got thousands of restaurants in the stadium and a lot of stands, and they also got thousands of restaurants around and outside the stadium. They got a movie theater. They got a lot of sports bars. They call it the Battery, man. It's a nice area over there, man. You go over there. You go there early in the morning, eat breakfast, and just spend the rest of the day fucking around to the game time. You know, that's the type of place it is. It's things to do until game come. They need to build a lot of more places like that. In Philly, they got a place like that, an area where they got the basketball and hockey arena. They play in the same place. It sits back over there. Football stadium's over here to my left, right? The baseball stadium over here to my right. Right here in the middle, you got a statue of Julius Erving. You got a little place you can go on a little football and take pictures or act like you're playing. They got a big ass sports bar that have other sports bars. It's a big sports center that got sports bars and restaurants in there. Where outside you can watch this big ass 2 TVs that you can watch the game outside instead of going inside these establishments. The place is nice. Philadelphia got it going on. If DJ elect lady or elect ladies in there, verify that spot and the name of it that I went to and seen all those stadiums there. They all right there by each other, man. Like if the only teams that would be playing at the same time will be sometimes the baseball and basketball, but basketball being the playoff, right? Baseball and football, if the team make it to the playoff, they'll be playing at the same time. But the parking lots are so apart from each other, so they won't be taking up each other's spot. And it won't be hard to get to the place or whatnot, say if they play around the same time. We have another special guest up in. She goes by the name of Miss Sand up in the house, ATLian. What's up, Sand? Thank you for coming in. You know, yeah. But all in all, man, got the NBA going, MLB getting ready to start. Oh, see, it'd be president if I don't talk about the USFL and the XFL are playing, getting ready to start their season as 2 different football conferences that at the end they're going to make it to the playoffs against each other or the championship. I don't know how they leagues go. I'll be a hypocrite if I sit here and try to tell you how they league go. Check them out if you want to. That's more football about to start and going. But check it out if you want to. I'm not that interested. And that's real talk. If I had somebody I knew playing in the games, I would probably check them out. But right now, I'm not that interested, man. I'm in the baseball right now. In the NBA. I ain't got time for USL or XFL. You know, they gonna have their crowd. They gonna have their little crowd, but I won't be one of them. Yeah, definitely that, man. Let me see. There's something else that I experienced. Oh, wait, hold up. I was talking to the crowd holder on the phone one time, right? And after I say this, I'll probably be done, man. I was talking to the crowd holder on the phone one time, right? So the guy seen my son had a New York hat on, and I had a New Jersey hat on, right? The same one y'all see DJ Mookie Dean wearing. I had a one on too, right? So the guy said, "Oh man, y'all from up top? You from Jersey, New York?" Isn't it? I said, "Yeah." He said, "I used to play for the Giants." And he said his name. And you know, I'm gonna go Google that shit. As soon as he said it, I didn't Google right in front of him. I Googled it. So I said, "Oh yeah, so you played with so and so." Yeah, man, yeah. He said, "Portia Williams is my sister, but my last name I'm Andre Williams, something like that." So I said, "Oh really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "So you kid Jose?" "Yeah, that's my grandfather." I said, "Okay." You know, well, hold up. This is shit that gets me, right? I'm getting out of the lift car. This is when he stopped us, when we got inside the little vestibule. That's where you go before you get into the store, the first door you come into before you get into the store. So I'm about to go into there. And that's when the dude said, hey, bro, what's up? You know, that's when he told me the story. Okay, you know what he was in there doing? Now, if you were supposed to be kidding the portion, you was an ex-football player, you would have a car, right? I'm just saying. He in there charging up his phone. Yeah, that's what I said. He's in there charging up his phone. Now, you supposed to have all this money that you made, or you got family with money. You ain't got no car, motherfucker. I see I ain't had one for 3 months because I was in a situation where I was doing Lyft and I was renting a car from them, but I was still paying for it. I have it. It's just that I broke down and said, I'm going to get my own shit. Now, I gave them back their shit and didn't do nothing for me. You know? But he in there trying. If your battery was weak, you coming out the store, you should have been going to your car. But hold on, this is the kicker. Why every time we come up that way, either we'll stop at the gas station up there, racetrack, I'll play my number, then we'll walk on down to Kroger. Why every time we see this mother? Then I finally found out he was talking to somebody. He told him, yeah, man, my girl ain't get back yet. You know, we stand over there at the hotel over there. That's when I said, you know what? This motherfucking derelict trying to sell me he used to be an ex-NFL player. And then he gonna show me pictures of him. He lifts weights, he a bodybuilder and whatnot. This is how I used to look when I played ball. Man, I don't want to see that. He had a lot of clothes on, so I don't know if he did or not. He's just showing these pictures and shit. I was like, you know what, man? You can sell that shit to a motherfucking squirrel, but you ain't getting me because I ain't chasing it. I'm not out here chasing like them squirrels chasing nuts. I ain't chasing shit. It's gonna come to me. Just like I'm not believing that bullshit you saying because everything you said, I looked him up as a football player. He's not on it. He wasn't on the team. And if anybody should know the team, I should know the team, right? I started to look up and see did Portia Williams have a brother named Andre. I should have looked that up, but it don't mean that much to me. If you want to be somebody, impersonate somebody, you go ahead and be it, man. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's your life. I'm living my life. Well, that was some crazy shit, man. How you gonna sit there and sell me all these motherfucking dreams, and your dream is on Sesame Street? Tell me that. That was some bullshit there, man. But I'm on my way out. And you know, Lord's Underground always told me, if you want to be the Chief Rocket, you gotta listen to what this song say, word for word. And that'll let you know. You have the strength to be the #1 Chief Rocket, Jerseyvern, or you just imposter. Ain't nothing imposter here. It's all me. But everybody enjoy the rest of the side chick day if you down with it. Or just your day in period. You know, don't work too hard. And I'll check you out tomorrow night. Don't forget Poetic Sins tonight. Go for this network. Oh, before I go, I got one more thing to show. I should have did this. I got one more thing to show. Congratulations to
Hey, okay, yeah. Hey, I'm built for this, I get it rockin' like the Chief do. Two-step king, move the Dean and truck D2. Hella clean, pull up white thing, looking see-through. Bust a bus banging on the speaker, it get lethal. It don't be broad, but we can really get specific. Tell me what you really know about DJ Purplish. Poetic Sense, Tony Sanchez, they bringin' heat. They in the zone every time like the ENT. Game on smash, got the padlock to it. It's for the strong, not the weak, even Madlock knew it. And if they think somebody better, they been sipping on fluid. And ain't no party like a party with the madhouse moving. Okay, we built for this, built for this, built for this, we too built for this, built for this, built for this, for the strong, not the weak, we too built for this. Let's go.
We are built for this network for the strong, not the weak.
tell you the truth when I'm the mic, I'll say anything that sounds good. Like jump and a jump and sound over some